Hello, Casey Jones.
Drew, what's your favorite Star Wars movie?
Well, I mean, I know this is number 2, but it's actually number 1 in my list. So
It is.
I love Empire Strikes Back. I'm just an overall nerd when it
Yeah.
comes to any genre project, so
Yeah.
I'm excited for you guys. This is fun.
Awesome, man. And Drew, what's your favorite Star Wars movie?
Well, I mean, I know this is number 2, but it's actually number 1 in my list. So
It is.
I love
The Family Matter.
I am good. I just filmed some trivia stuff. An interview we did Friday still needs to be edited. Doing interviews for... Thank you. I actually wore this outfit to New York Comic Con last October with my Venom mask, but I was filming a superhero related segment right before, so I was like, this is perfect. I also have I had my 13 going on 30 costume too. So there's a short from like October of me wearing this as Venom. So it's pretty cool. 13 going on 30. Okay.
30 and flirty and
Hello.
driving. 30 and flirty.
Use this sound with my funny video.
30 and flirty and driving. 30 and flirty and driving.
So my accent is from England, but I live in LA. I was born in England, but I moved here. Oh, thank you, Angel. No worries. Yep, so I am from England. I'm Persian. I was born and raised in England. I moved to America in 2015, and I've been here ever since, and that's why my accent is kind of all over the place, pretty much. My skin's a little messed up today. By the way, thank you. This was part of my Venom costume. Okay, I don't want any of that in my chat, I'm sorry. I don't, I'm a film reporter. I talk about film, movies. I don't really want to talk about anything political or anything like that. You know, I am Iranian, and somebody commented on my news outlet's post, I wish I could go to the cinema and watch Marvel movies because we can't in Iran. So my stance, the only stance I have is that people should be free. People shouldn't be getting hurt just for living. People should have the freedom to wear what they want, watch what they want, and do what they want. And any country or any dictatorship that forces anything on anyone is problematic and should not exist. And that's the only take I'm ever going to have on that. Seeing a comment like that somebody can't just go to the movies and watch a Marvel movie is really sad. And you know, I would go to Iran all the time in the summers, and I remember when I go to the theater, it was primarily Iranian movies. It was not movies from the West. Some Iranian movies are cool, but you know, like it's sad to know that there's people in other places that are not able to just go and see things. And it was on the comment of me at the Thunderbolts premiere, showing the Thunderbolts coming to the premiere in LA, and you know, not everybody can go to a premiere obviously, but we can freely visit like movie theaters and watch whatever we want here. So that was actually really sad. So that's the only thing I'm ever really going to talk about. If it was to get political or whatever, people dropping other comments asking if I support this and that, I'm not going to talk on it. That's not the time. All I know is like, this is a movie channel. I'm not picking sides on any wars. I just believe people need to be free and not hurt, and innocent people should not be killed for the motives of people in power. That is all. Thank you. I feel like Miss Universe people are, I don't know, I don't really like my looks. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, it is sad, but I wonder why she moved back, because there's a lot of Persian people here in the US and in England. They ran away after the revolution. Anyway, I don't know who that is. So I'm editing a funny video right now. trying to scroll. You have a great day too. I mean, luckily my parents have not like the strict Middle Eastern parents. They are funny though. Like, they take things like, I don't know, like certain things seriously, or they, you know, like I'm explaining to them this whole like social media world and how like this is the way forward, even though I spent half of my life in school, which is like interesting, but they've never been, they're not the strict type, you know. Let's edit this video. You are listening to Hilary Duff, and the next, you are 30. Yep, so I have Minecraft from the content day I did with Warner Brothers for the Minecraft movie. My toes are not purple, they're actually a glittery lilac. Have you seen the series Mobland? So I did see Mobland. I actually went to like a little experience for it in Texas for South by Southwest. I didn't get to do interviews because I reached out too late. Thank you. Lots of movie posters. I've been trying to get in contact with the people who are at Paramount who are doing Dexter, because I love the show Dexter, but it's been a little bit of a struggle for that one because it's also Showtime, and I don't have any Showtime press contacts. Hello, Bob. Hey, Bob is back. Wait, you want to see what, my toes? I can't really, like, I don't know if you can see my toe. Oh my god, I love Bates Motel too. I am good, Nick. How are you? Jennifer Garner. Let me get this post up. 13 going on 30, nostalgia, 2000s movies, Hilary Duff.
When I watched him, I was like, okay, he good. Like, he did good with the accent. I saw Final Destination.
Oh guys, I saw the new Final Destination movie. I saw it on Sunday. So here's the funny thing, right? So I have two really good friends of mine who are at Warner Brothers, and I was invited to a Mother's Day brunch, right? And they were like, Love at the Skyview. Don't tell your mom what movie it is. So I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna take my mom with me. So it was a brunch. We had a brunch and then we watched Final Destination. And so the night before I was watching, oh, here's another thing. I'm doing the press junket for the Fear Street movies. I don't know if you watch those, they're on Netflix. So the new Fear Street one is called Prom, and it's set in the 80s. So I was watching that, telling my mom I'm watching it because I have to do the press junket for it. And then she started talking about like old movies and movies from the 2000s. And I was like, yeah, I like those. She was like, oh, yeah, what were those movies? I like the Final Destination one with the plane. And I just looked at her because I was like, oh my god, I'm literally taking that to her tomorrow, and I wasn't supposed to like tell her, and she's like, "Why are you looking at me like that?" I was like, "No reason." So anyway, she guessed it, but she didn't guess it. Paramount Pictures in the UK. I can get you any tickets. There is a Paramount in the UK. I wonder if they're doing a Mission Impossible premiere out there, because they're doing one here in New York, but I'm not in New York. I'm going to New York on the 26th for Karate Kid. But I'm doing something for Mission Impossible in LA, but it's like a special party screening. It's not like the premiere. But if they're, the other thing I want to do in the UK is 28 Years Later, but my friend at Sony said that they're not doing any European, they're only doing like European, and I'm like, well, can't y'all fly me out to, to London? Like, I literally was born in England. So I don't know. But Final Destination. So yeah, without spoiling it, even though the social embargo is over, I really enjoyed that they went back to like the 50s era. I love old movies, 80s, 50s, all of that stuff. I love that it like did that, and that vibe, and the building and the skyscraper. And I really liked, the whole time I was watching it, I was like, I really enjoyed how the writers were in the room and they were thinking together, how do we connect this and all of these movies that have been out all of these years ago. So they did a very good job in like connecting all of the films from the originals, and there were so many moments, because even though like I haven't watched the last like Final Destination in like a hot minute, there were moments in the film that I just like knew, like if somebody was gonna get killed or if it was gonna skip someone, like I knew like the order, I knew what was gonna happen next. Like there were clues that they put in the movie about what was gonna happen, and I was just able to like tell, and I just kept calling it, and I was like, it's because I'm a real fan. But so it was really good. They had some really what's the word that I used yesterday? They had some very clever kills. I wasn't scared, but I jumped a couple of times. These movies don't really scare me. They just enlist like a phobia and a fear. So when you leave, you're just more cautious of your surroundings. The moment where Tony Todd appears on the screen, I bawled my eyes out. Like I started just crying, because without spoiling it, the people in the movie track him down and they want his help like they do in all the other movies, Final Destination, Bloodlines. And they were like asking him like, you've cheated death before, like etc. And you find out like why he was in the stories, why everything happened in the previous movies, so it really connects it. But at the end of like the conversation, Tony says something to the likes of, like, oh, like I just want to live the rest of my life out, blah blah blah, now that this has happened, etc etc. And the speech he kind of gives in the movie, it's like he's talking to his fans and telling us like cherish the last moments, because he himself is obviously in that moment that he was filming was, going through what he was going through, and he, died. So it's like I started crying during that, because I was like, oh my God, he's literally giving us this message because he knows what's going to happen to him. So I was just like, oh my God, I'm crying during a horror movie. So yeah, for like 5 minutes, I was like pathetic crying and I looked crazy. But it was a good movie. I really liked it. Probably give it like an 8 out of 10. So I don't know what brand this is. I had bought this for my Venom cosplay for New York Comic Con last year, and I had like the Venom mask. It is from, I don't know, it's from a company. I will look it up and I'll put it somewhere. But this was like the bodysuit, but I was filming a superhero segment, so I was like, this is great to wear right now.
30 and flirty and thriving. 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 30 and flirty.
I just posted this. Hold on, this is funny. This is really funny. I'm gonna post it on YouTube Shorts too. Okay, so I decided, this is the studio room, and I decided I'm gonna put a TV right here. Let me show you. TV is gonna go on that wall right there, because if I'm in here working and editing all day, I want to watch I want to watch TV. I want to watch TV, and I don't want to go in the living room. And maybe I can go live and actually like watch a movie with you guys. But it's hard to like have it on a computer and stare at my computer. Like when I can just have it there, talk, watch the movie, whatever. So yeah, I'm in the process of ordering a TV, a cheap TV from Best Buy because I don't need any more expensive TVs. Honestly, I got this really nice Sony TV in that room, and it freezes and does weird stuff. And I'm just like, I'm gonna get like that $100 Roku TV just for in here. Gary, make sure you do. What do you mean by that? Sorry, I have to scroll up. Dead Silence is a good movie too. That used to scare the shit out of me when I was a kid. Bye, Bob. Have a good day. Thank you. You saw, when you get back, Bob, you can tell me what you thought about The Accountant. Chorizo is good. He has been harassing me all morning though.
30 and flirty.
Okay, let's see. Little this out.
And the truth of the
Thunderbolts was going to be a much different. No, you have a twin.
30 and flirty and thriving.
Might have to scroll up. Let me see. Fruitvale Station is really good. Make a video as a giantess. Gary. So it's not really to watch anything significant. It's more because like if I go live, this is the best room to go live in because the lights and the studio set up. But sometimes I get bored, especially if like I'm editing a video or writing a story. I have obviously a TV in the living room, a TV in the room, but I'm thinking there should be a TV in here. You know? Sometimes you just want to be in like a new space. Feel me? What is this on my face? Hello, Richard. For everybody who is new here, I am an entertainment reporter. I cover your favorite films from Marvel, DC, TV shows like The Rookie, 911, Criminal Minds. I'm a huge nerd. I also dress up. I have a couple of interviews I need to drop shortly. Gonna be at Disneyland next week from the 13th to the 15th, covering the 70th birthday. Then I get flown to Pixar, which is in Sacramento, for the movie Elio. Is it Elio or Elio? Well, whatever. And then back here, I have an interview I did last Friday with Jesse Coe, whose dad is Martin Cove. He's also in Cobra Kai. We're gonna drop that on Friday. Doing the Final Destination press on Friday. Doing the press for Fear Street. Hopefully I do Megan 2.0 and How to Train Your Dragon. And I'm praying to the gods I get Superman, or at least Peacemaker, or something. And yeah. What else? Oh, and then I'm going to New York for Karate Kid. Yeah, I think that was the interview that we were live on. So yeah. This week is a little bit more relaxed, thank God, because it had the Thunderbolts premiere last week. I had some other events. Gary. What do you do, Gary? Hello, England. So yeah, for 28 years later, I did hit my friend up at Sony, and he told me most of their press is going on in England. So like, I don't know how that works, but I really want to like cover it, but it might not happen because they might just go with their UK press. And I was like, dude, I literally live there. Just like invite me, I'll fly myself. Well, studios actually will fly you there, but yeah. I was gonna go back to England this summer, but I think I'm gonna push it to like wintertime because I have so much stuff to do here in LA and San Diego, and New York. So it's like I feel like I'm not gonna have time, and I don't want to make my 10 years back to England thing like a rushed thing. I used to work out. I just don't have the time now. I mean, I think it will do very well in the box office. I feel like they've been very careful with that franchise of films, and they don't just like release them for no reason. And if it is being handled more by the UK team, I feel like they're going to be a little bit more careful with what they're doing. It should recover because it's got some pretty big hype, and it has been that long since the movie came out, and I think they have their original fans and a bunch of new fans that have been grown up since then, so I think it will do well. Hello. Okay, let's see, I just posted this on TikTok. TikTok is strange. Some things will like go viral and then other things just won't. Let's post it on YouTube, see how it's doing. It's freezing in here. I gotta bring this closer because I can't see. Funny because I actually got my picture from Sony, the Sony lot. My pillow, not my picture. Rowan. Okay. See, I just want a TV so I can at least watch something. This sucks. I gotta edit as well.
And flirty.
1 minute you are, wait, you. So I don't like the YouTube editing. Wait, what did I put?
And flirty and thriving. 30 and flirty and thriving. 30 and flirty.
Yeah, I think that will honestly be the final destination movie because the way the movie was, it would just make sense in my eyes for them to do that. Otherwise, it's kind of silly. I don't know, why is this? Oh my god, not 40. I'm not fucking 40. I don't know. Okay, these YouTube fonts are not cute. It's like, why is it so... I thought YouTube was updating their editing app. Oh. 1 minute you are listening to Hilary Duff and the next you're 30. This whole time. Okay, I gotta edit this audio a little. Sorry guys, hold on. Minnesota. What's the time in Minnesota right now? It's 2:19 here in LA. I gotta take these little things off. They're hurting my hands. Got my Thunderbolts nails, which look like the Walmart symbol from last week's premiere. 30 and flirty and thriving. 1 minute you're listening to Hilary Duff and the next you are 30. 13 going on 30 ... hashtag shorts. I just don't understand the algorithm. Like, somebody else will post this and it will get like 1 billion views, but I post it and it's like somebody's purposely blocking me. I don't know. Hi from Greece. It's gotta be late in Greece, right? It's nighttime in Greece. Don't know if you guys noticed, but I went a darker blonde. So like the underneath is like my natural hair color, and then this part is like dark blonde. You know, my mom said she was gonna make zerish polo today, and she hasn't started making anything. No, I just did this video on TikTok. Here.
30 and flirty.
Because I had the outfit.
30 and flirty and thriving. 30 and flirty.
So I was just like, I've had this costume for a hot minute and I didn't do anything with it.
30 and flirty.
But I did drop it as a YouTube short. Go like it, please. Thank you. Very posh. Let's add tags. I didn't know you could add tags on shorts until like now, but 13 going on 30. Millennial. Ooh, also I did I did this video. God, so much editing. I'm gonna edit while I talk to you guys, because this is a lot. Did you know about Thunderbolts? Well, thank you for that first comment. Eli, hello. Hello, Mr. K. Hello. I'm a little bit blind, guys. Okay. Everybody drop in the chat what you guys do for a living, and I'll tell you what I do. So, I'm an entertainment reporter. I used to work at an outlet for 10 years when I moved to America out of grad school. I quit full-time that job last May, so today is technically the anniversary of me quitting that job, because I quit May 4th, and like I think that was like it's Tuesday, and I remember it being like a Monday or a Tuesday. Oh my god, it's been a year. And then I went fully fledged into our own media outlet, and I've just been doing that every single day. So let me scroll up. Can you sing Erica, please? I don't know what that is. AI engineer. Ooh, interesting. Somebody just commented on my video about how AI movies are gonna take over. I was like, we might get AI movies as a whole separate thing, but I don't think they're gonna replace normal movies. Data center tech. What type of data? Unemployment countertops. Let me tell you, I need a new countertop because I gotta show you my kitchen marble is. It's a whole mess. And I gotta contact my contractors because they did mess up. But anyway, that's a different story. AI engineer, archaeologist. Ooh, that's cool. I'm so blind I can't even read that. The segment I just filmed is actually superhero. I don't know, because well, when I start to make money again, maybe, but It was marble. I think I paid like 4K for the material and like 2K for the install. This was like 2022. But no matter what you put on it, it just gets like marks on it. So I feel like I should have got that instead of the marble. Bitcoin AI. Fun fact. So from like October to like January, I was waking up every day at 4 a.m. to do stocks. But then after like gaining money and then a period of like losing all my gains, I kind of gave up and I didn't want to keep waking up because it was taking time away from actually doing this, which is the whole reason I quit my job. So I was like, I can't just quit my job and do something else for money. So yeah. Thank you, country living. I just don't know what to do with it. Like, I just do interviews, but some people use their like face for like skincare. I don't like any like that stuff is so boring to me. Like, of course I do skincare and stuff, but like I don't want to make videos about that. Like, that's not interesting to me. I would rather like eat cool food or I mean, I just saw a girl with a video, right? 10 million views and she just went and like ate like a bunch of different desserts and I was like, wow, people really like tune into this stuff. I'm just like, should I just go buy some desserts and eat it on camera? Like, I don't know. There should have been a segment at school like other things you can do to make money. Cool beans. I keep getting these emails. Oh wait, first. So I need to post. So remember, I don't know if you guys remember, a couple weeks ago I went to Quentin Tarantino's podcast taping. I was partnering with Patreon. I need to bring Angelin's husband's brother for Patreon to distribute money. So I need to actually post this now. Let's see these clips. Yes, I am Iranian. So both of my parents are from Iran. I was born in England. I speak Farsi. I speak French. I'm starting to forget French because I haven't used it since leaving England. I need to actually practice. I did film a segment like Marvel superheroes in Farsi, so I might do like a French version. I just have to like read up on my French again. Thank you. South London. Anyway, I was supposed to go back to London. Well, let's backtrack. Leeds, because I was born in Leeds, but I was getting the train to London this July and June, but I have my DMV thing I have to deal with. It's so much drama. So I think I'm going to push back my England trip. Also because Comic-Con in San Diego is in July. I don't want to like rush my England trip, and my dog has an appointment. So I don't want to like rush it. So maybe like September will be like England, you know? So I don't, how much has Leeds changed? I mean, my mom and dad still, they come back and forth, but I remember like, cause I went to school in Newcastle, but when I would like, I went to this school called Prince Henry's Grammar School. So when we all turned 18 or maybe like 16, because you know everybody had a fake ID growing up in England, but we would go to Headingley for drinks and then go into town, which was funny. It does? That's funny. That's funny. I'm glad it does. I do not twerk, I'm sorry. It's not me. I'm a nerd. Not that nerds don't twerk, but I just watch movies. Okay, I need a clip of Quentin Tarantino. Let's see.
Quentin Tarantino and Roger Avery just watched No Way Out.
I saw a lot of violent movies with my mom and sex movies with my mom.
Explains a lot.
I remember thinking the scene where they beat the shit out The girl was
I'm gonna do a reaction to this. This is funny.
I remember thinking, oh my god, when they crash her through the glass cabinet.
I'm gonna post this on my Instagram on all the pages, and if you guys, I'm gonna post this Quentin Tarantino clip from the podcast that I went to on the Instagram pages, which are here. If you guys can just click the link, just watch the clip and click the link. You don't have to like download or anything, but if you can do that, I would appreciate it. Speaking of popcorn buckets, I have an Alien Romulus popcorn bucket. I have the Barbie movie popcorn. I have so many popcorn buckets from over the time. 2 popcorn buckets I really want are the Airstream trailer from Accountant 2 and the new Stitch popcorn bucket, the How to Train Your Dragon popcorn bucket, the Thunderbolts popcorn bucket. No, I do not speak Arabic. I speak Farsi. It is really quiet. Yeah, Leeds is quiet. It's pretty quiet where I live in LA. I don't live in LA. I don't live in Hollywood. It takes me 30 minutes or 20 minutes where there's no traffic. But I live in like the suburbs and it's very, very quiet. No, don't be sorry. Where it's very like quiet. So, you know, favorite film of all time. I don't know. I like that movie, The Changeling. I like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. The Dark Knight. The movie Mannequin, the 80s movie Mannequin. The movie Splash with Tom Hanks. I love old movies too, like super old movies. So many. Okay, let's post this Quentin Tarantino thing. What should I put in the caption? Should I just put like, had so much fun, blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna put this on both my pages. An honor being in the same room as Quentin Tarantino. An honor being in the same room. Wait. Make sure you watch that. Make sure you watch at Video Archives. Well, Adam Sandler's, I don't know if you would call it a stoner comedy, but I love Adam Sandler movies. Happy Gilmore 2 is coming out. Sorry guys, I gotta... I'm gonna at all my pages so that I don't have to repost this like 5 times. All right, that is up and running. Okay. I really enjoyed Beetlejuice 2. I didn't like it more than the first movie, but I liked how they continued it. Probably give it like a 7 out of 10. Thunderbolts. Right? Thunderbolts? That's what you're talking about? The new Marvel movie? Canada, we're at Canada. Happy Gilmore 2 is coming out. Good evening all the way from South Africa. Shout out to South Africa. Do you ever let the right one in originally? I've seen Let the Right One In. But many years ago. I have to like... There's movies that I need to rewatch because they've completely like been removed from my memory. Okay, so I went to the Thunderbolts premiere. So if you guys do not follow our news outlet on Instagram, I did post a couple of videos on, I did a review. This is from the premiere. So the premiere was really fun. Got a photo with the Winter Soldier, although I was surprised that his head was shaved. I'm over that now. But I mean, I really liked it, mostly because I wasn't going to just see a superhero movie. I kind of like related to Sentry. I related to probably each character in a way, but I've had my own like issues with mental health. I have anxiety every single day, and there were moments in the film that I felt normal and I felt like that little weird. Like, I don't look at myself now. When I was in school, I was like the weird, nerdy, fat Persian kid. And then as I grew older, I like knew how to like do makeup and hair, and I lost weight, and those things stay in your head. You know, the things the bullies did will stay in your head. The things you've dealt with, like with family, will stay in your head. Even when you're like grown up and you think everything is perfect, it's not. So the movie was like very relatable in that moment, and I liked how like you got backstories of each person a little bit more. But I didn't things I didn't like. I think it could have been a little bit longer. Maybe Taskmaster could have lived a little longer. Sorry, that's a spoiler. And I would like to know how this whole Avenger thing is going to play out. Yeah, it's very relatable. I mean, if you want to read my review, it has like minor spoilers. It's on wholetusout.com under the review section. I also did a video review on Instagram right here if you want to watch it, where I kind of get more into it. I still try and, I mean, there's a bunch of content ideas that I'm filming, but I'm trying not to drop them. I don't know if you guys follow like certain movie influencers, but some of them have been will drop like big moments from the movie, and that gets great engagement. But I have learned over time that, and the thing is, news people in the news, we get these movies and screenings and things way before the public, way before influencers. So it's like we're holding in spoilers. Most reputable news outlets, some of them will drop the spoilers, whatever, for a long, like, so it's like I know what to do and what not to do. Even with Daredevil Born Again, like, I knew Foggy died months like before, and it was just like I held it in, waited a week, and made a post about it, and people still complained about spoilers. So I was like, okay, I guess that's not long enough either. So seeing people like post things like the day after Thunderbolts came out to the public, I was like, I'm not gonna like spoil it still, no matter how many views it would get me and whatnot. So I didn't want to spoil it. But I don't know, it's like a thin line, because it's like that's how you get the engagement, but then at the same time, that's how you bother people who are working and can't go and see it right away. So I don't know. Oh God, my leg hurts. This chair isn't that comfy. Ooh, Lee. Okay, I did not like Heretic, and I said this to somebody, and they were like, it was such an excellent movie. I thought it was so weird. Like, first of all, I don't know. For me, Hugh Grant, I've not been able to see him in, I couldn't really see him in that, like, he did a great job, but, you know, I've just grown up on, like, Bridget Jones and all the funny Hugh Grant movies, and some funny, serious ones, but seeing him in that was, like, kind of random. And then I feel like the outcome was kind of anticlimactic. I don't know, I didn't like Heretic either. Probably one of the movies I didn't like. Another movie I didn't really like. I don't want to say this because I just interviewed the director and I really liked his vision, but I couldn't get into The Surfer with Nicolas Cage. I was a little bit confused about what was going on. And I liked the directors of the movies, but this one I just couldn't really get into. So yeah. FBI. So, what was I saying? The Surfer. It's about some guy whose like life is breaking down, and he's just like on this beach, and it's all like a psychological thing about being like trapped. I don't know. I really don't know how to describe it. Like, I don't even know. It's a beach in Australia. There's a lot going on, and I tried to repeat watching it, and I just couldn't get into it. Oh my God, if the SWAT team is coming here, can you tell them to pick me up some food on the way? Because your girl is hungry. I wish I was able to
Give me some of
interview
that
the cast of
logic, French.
Thunderbolts.
You're gonna like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna like this.
Yeah.
Give me more of
You
them.
want another one? You want to
Give
go
me
with it?
more of them.
Okay, that one's good.
I want one more. Oh my God! Look at this.
And yet,
Whoa, it's good. These are good. Watermelon.
Now there's some sauce on it.
What? You put sauce on
Yeah.
it? Is that soy sauce?
That's delicious. What I like the kick.
I could go without the sauce.
So I'm gonna get into some things. I really wanted to do the Thunderbolts press junket. Thank God I was invited to the premiere, but I didn't do the carpet. And there are a lot of outlets that do like cultural things, like trying Spanish food, doing Spanish words, trying Lebanese. And I really want to do that. But because we own our own outlet, sometimes it's like hard to push those ideas through. But it's like, you know, so I'm just like, we're gonna do the segments ourselves or with like other, like I've had the cast of The Rookie here, I've had Jesse Cove, I'm gonna have somebody from The Pit coming. I'm gonna try it with like other people in our own studio and then present it to the studios with the press junkets. Cause I feel like there needs to also be like a Middle Eastern representation in some of these. And when I saw that comment about not being able to watch these movies in Iran, that really sucked. And at least if I can bring them content through the internet, that would be like more fun. So I really want to do that. It's just kind of just getting it done. All right, let me go back up. I have watched From. I don't think I stayed consistent with it though. What's your favorite film of 2025 so far? I don't know, because there's movies that I like for different reasons. So obviously I like Thunderbolts. Minecraft was really funny. I wouldn't say it was a life-changing movie, but it was hilarious. Let me see. 2025. Captain America was pretty good. I would say favorite films would be The Accountant 2, Thunderbolts, Sinners. What came out in January? Wolfman. Did I have a press junket for that? Yeah. Final Destination as well, so I would say that. I'd say Accountant 2, Sinners, Thunderbolts, yep. This year has gone by fast. Oh, why isn't it scrolling down? I gotta zoom in because I can't see. Favorite Quentin Tarantino movie? I mean, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is like my favorite movie ever. But he has more that I like. I did not play Minecraft at all. I dabbled in it, but my mom did like it. My blind self needs to finish editing this. Oh, well, another simple favor video as well that I did. It's pretty funny. Okay, let's go back to my TikTok. That was the only movie, you know how you can like buy movies on things like Prime and stuff? Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was like the only movie I actually bought on, but I prefer physical copy, but I bought it. I kept rewatching it during the pandemic. I bought it and I was just like watching it over and over again. Sometimes I hate TikTok, like things do not get the traction that they deserve. I feel like I can't pick one favorite movie because I have too many. But I did mention this earlier, so I should edit this stuff really quickly. Okay. Oh my god, I love Gangs of New York. Leonardo DiCaprio and what's that guy's name? I just thought it was crazy, like it was such a wild movie. I'm sorry, UK Skins. I just brought this up because obviously Jack O'Connell is in Sinners, and I was like, now we all know where Cook went after avenging Freddy's death. But UK skins all the way. I just feel like it was Clockwork Orange is a very interesting movie. Oh, another movie I love, To Kill a Mockingbird, and the movie, is it Schindler's List? I love Schindler's List. There's so many. I just can't pick one. I cannot pick one. The Pianist is such a good movie too. I love 80s movies. I want to see more 70s films. I just feel like 80s vibe was just so much. I did watch Romulus. I went to the premiere. But before the premiere, I actually saw it at D23. It was a special creator screening. Romulus was pretty cool because they went back to like practical effects and, you know, all of that. I wouldn't say it was the best, you know, but the guy, the director, he really wanted to stick to like the things we love from the originals and rebuild, you know, the story. And they built everything, all of the aliens. Like I saw the actual, posted a video. I saw the actual aliens that they built for the movie, and they are freaking scary. They're so realistic. So I think it was pretty up there with them. It's a pretty good movie. I mean, I enjoyed it. I'd say maybe like 7 out of 10. Oh, that's a good movie too. I love Danny DeVito. Oh my god, Danny DeVito's story. I have not met Jack Nicholson, but I have met his son at the Scream. Not, is it Scream? Not Scream. Smile 2. And another movie he was recently in. But Danny DeVito, what premiere was it? Was it Jumanji? Was it Jumanji? Anyway, it was a premiere a couple years ago, and he was at the after party, and he was so cute, and somebody was helping him like around the party, and I was like, oh, I want a photo so bad, but I was so scared. This was like in the beginning of my like journalism, going to movie premieres, and I just was so scared, and I didn't get the photo, and he left, and I was like, Danny DeVito! Anyway, that's my Danny DeVito story. I have not seen that. I want to see that. I'm hungry, guys, and why is this room so cold? Chorizo? It's so cold the dog isn't even in here. Okay, let me edit. I just filmed this. Sarbaze Zemestani.
Say it one more time.
Sarbaze Zemestani.
Spider-Man.
The Winter Soldier.
The Winter Soldier.
Maride and Kabuti. Its face. Yes, oh my god, did you guys watch my video? Go to Tiana's Bayou. Okay. Why am I getting so excited about it? Okay, guys, I don't know what you guys have planned from the 13th to the 15th, but I'm going to be at Disneyland for the 70th birthday, and I'm going to try go live. I pray that the internet there is better than the internet at Universal Studios, because I was trying to go live at freaking Universal Fan Fest nights with Back to the Future, but the music and everything was making my YouTube just trip out. Try to go on TikTok live, because my other friend, he literally just makes money just going live on TikTok at theme parks, and my TikTok live was dead. So if you guys have TikTok, please follow me on there so I can actually feel like I am actually I hate when I'm like doing something and like I have nobody to interact with, because I feel like I'm just like showing nothing to no one. Like I actually like interacting with people. But yes, I did post a long form video. Maybe if you have time to go watch it. So Tiana's Bayou opening was a huge Disneyland event. Went as media. We stayed out there. We did a whole party. They had a whole party. Anika Noni Rose sang. The entire Disneyland was like, I filmed the whole thing. It's on that long form video. Went down the ride. It was really cool. So yeah, check that out. But I'm going to Disneyland next Tuesday. Monday night is Mission Impossible. Tuesday to, this is going to be a tiring week next week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'm going to be at Disneyland for the 70th birthday. I haven't got the itinerary yet, but they also have a hotel for us. So we're going to be at a Disney hotel. I'm going to vlog the entire thing, but I'm going to go live as much as possible. Then I'm getting flown on the 15th. That means I'm going to have no time to be at home. Flown by Pixar to Pixar in Sacramento for a special creator thing for the movie Elio. And then I'll be home, thank God. And then I'll have a break before going to New York for Karate Kid. So even though I'm not covering Karate Kid, I'm going to go with funny old photos, like throwback photos of Jackie Chan and Ralph Macchio, and I'm going to have them sign them. Like iconic moments from like Karate Kid, like the original movie. But anyway, back to up here. Seth MacFarlane full features movie career. Raid the fridge. There's nothing in the fridge other than some Persian salad. Wait, what is in the fridge? I have some fruit. Ice cream. What did I buy yesterday? I just bought ice cream and fruit. Silly me. Brian, if I was sitting here silently editing, you guys would be so bored. Thank you, Surya. Yeah, I just want to take our, like, I want to be able to take everybody with us. If I can't go live, I will post them as YouTube videos, so please watch them. It's just sometimes the lives are like, the service is terrible, you know? Babadook, the movie name was weird and the movie was strange. I don't think it scared me, but it was one of those, like, creepy movies. What movie has really scared me? I mean, The Exorcist scared me. Dead Silence, the most recent one, scared me. I just, that elevator scene was so creepy. The Ring and The Grudge used to scare me so much. They were creepy. I feel like they're gonna come out with another Ring movie. It just makes sense. My Instagram is pinned right there. Oh my god, it's freezing. It's freezing.
I'm not even gonna attempt that one.
Spider-Man. Viveya.
Winter Soldier.
Black Widow.
Black Widow.
Capitana America.
Captain America.
Marda Ahani.
I have to cut these because of the gaps.
Marda Ahani.
Madam Web. No.
Not Madame Web. I mean, I didn't mind that movie, but everybody hated that movie.
Madam Web. No. Iron Man.
Yes.
Iron Man.
Okay.
I knew, because Iron Man is my favorite character.
For future, Mad Man.
Matters Man.
Marda Muchei. Marda Muchei.
Wait, say Iron Man again?
Marda Ahani.
So you say Man of Iron?
Yes.
How am I supposed to know that? If it's Iron Man, why would I then reverse it?
Hold on.
Man of Iron. Say Iron Man.
Marda Ahani.
No, say it the way.
Iron Man.
No, don't say it Man of Iron. Say Iron.
Ahani Mad? That's not right.
Yes, that is right.
That's
You
not
see
how
that?
you say it though.
Say it again.
Ahani Mad. That doesn't sound. That's not. That's like.
Decipher that.
Just sounds ridiculous.
Yeah, you're not gonna go up to Iron Man and say Man of Iron.
I know, but I'm saying it the other. Marda Muchei.
I have to... Wait. Oops. I cut it out.
Yes.
How am I supposed to know that?
Marda Muchei.
These gaps are hilarious.
Muchei.
Oh my god. Hold on, I'm gonna show you.
Is this one backwards?
Yes.
Okay. So, my day is man. So, something with man backwards. Is it Superman? No, it wouldn't be Superman.
This is Marvel Edition.
Marvel Edition. So, something man. Ant-Man.
Yes.
See that?
Murche.
Now I
Murche.
got it.
Marda Muchei is Ant-Man.
Right.
It's not my birthday, I just wanted to make
Yeah, I
that
did
content.
that
My birthday was
once.
in March. Hello, Damien.
Brain power.
Oh, I got two more.
Wait.
Zahra.
Venom.
Yes. Hulk.
Hulk.
Okay, that video is not edited. I got it to 1 minute 30. I need it to be 1 minute, 1 minute. I mean, I don't know. Let me see.
Superheroes in Another Language, Marvel Edition. سرباز زمستانی.
Spider-Man.
The Winter Soldier.
The Winter Soldier.
مرد عنکبوتی.
Hold on.
I'm not even gonna attempt that one. I'm not even gonna attempt that one.
Spider-Man. شیوه سیاه. Spider-Man. بیوه سیاه.
Winter Soldier.
Black Widow.
Black Widow.
کاپیتان آمریکا.
Captain America. Easy, that one.
Guys, this is hilarious. See, in Spanish, I saw somebody do this in Spanish, and in Spanish, when you're saying like the superhero words, some of the words are like you can tell what movie they're talking about, but in Farsi, unless it's like Captain America or Hulk, the words are very different, so it's like it's wild, you know. Oh, thank you, you too. Have a good day. I appreciate you. I keep getting breaking news things. All right, let's see. So this is the video I'm editing.
Superheroes in Another Language, Marvel Edition. سرباز زمستانی.
Spider-Man.
The Winter Soldier.
The Winter Soldier.
مرد عنکبوتی.
I'm not even gonna attempt that one.
Spider-Man. بیوه سیاه. بیوه سیاه.
Winter Soldier.
Black Widow.
Black Widow.
کاپیتان آمریکا.
Captain America.
مرد آهنی.
Madam Web. No. Iron Man.
Yes.
Iron Man.
مرد مورچه‌ای.
Wait, say Iron Man again?
مرد آهنی.
So you say Man of Iron?
Yes.
How am I supposed to know that?
مرد مورچه‌ای.
Is this one backwards?
Yes.
Is this one backwards?
Yes.
Okay. So, Made is man. So, something. Made. So, Made is man. So, something with man backwards. Is it Superman? No. Yeah. Is it Superman? No, it would be Superman.
This is Marvel Edition.
Marvel Edition, so something Ant-Man.
Yes. Zahra.
Venom.
Yes. Hulk.
Hulk.
Did you?
Okay, that video is done.
Hulk.
1 minute 14 seconds. I feel like I cut it even more. Okay. Should I stay on live? Should I go? Should I come back? I don't know. Let me know. Should I stay? Should I go? Should I leave or should I go? Oh, does anybody like Star Trek here, by the way? Anybody Star Trek people? I have Michelle Yeoh, Star Trek Section 31. I'm doing a giveaway. CBS sent me these, Paramount and CBS. If anybody wants one, let me know because I have to go mail some stuff. And that's one of the things I'll be mailing. Let's post this Quentin Tarantino thing on the other page too. I really gotta go to the post office. Wait. Guys, what happened to all the chats? There's no chats, there's nothing for me to say. Let me add this Quentin Tarantino post really quick. Uh-oh. Patreon. Guys, I'm so hungry. What do? I don't want to eat fast food. I don't have time to make anything. Okay, I'm done. Hello, Adam. Who let us not mention you in a story? Guys, this post I did like a few hours ago. Where is it? I gotta announce the Thunderbolts winners as well. Ugh, my leg hurts. Guys, I wanna watch a movie, but there's no. Oh, that's what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to order a TV. How is it 3 p.m. already? Like, I woke up late today because I had a really bad migraine, and now. Let's see. Social content. We're going to move forward. Oh my god, I'm so hungry. I don't know what to do. Key are additional assets. Creative brief. Come on, guys, drop something in the chat. We were just all talking. What happened? Did I get? What happened? Okay, let me read this creative brief. This American Country Music Awards creative brief. Build buzz for the live streaming of the American Country Music Awards anytime from May 5 to 12. Let's see. Guys, if you haven't already, if you can go like that YouTube short I just dropped, because shorts algorithm has changed a little bit. It's not how I just feel like the views kind of dropped significantly. You know, if you're still in the chat, drop a hello. I feel like the chat just like turned off. Oh, I'm so hungry. Should I take a break, go buy this TV, and then come back? Maybe. I don't have Facebook. Oops. What is this, Eddie on 911? Or no? I don't think it is. Wait. Hanging out. Wait, what is his name? Oh god, they both have 1 million followers. I don't know how to get in contact with them. Let's email this guy from... Interview request. Sent. Who does? Oh, sent. Interview request. Let's not. I sent one to Frank Rio. Frank Rio literally DM'd me back his email, but he has not seen the email. Hello to the new people in the chat. Ryan Guzman from 911. Hi there, hope all is well. We would love to inquire about interviewing Brian on our outlet. To talk 911 and any other upcoming projects. This is the boring part of my job. And any other upcoming projects. Then we can sure. Looking forward to hearing from you. Hi there, hope all is well. We'd love to inquire about interviewing right now. Sunday, blah, 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 blah. And sent. Okay. Alright guys, I'm gonna log off for a little bit because I'm tired and I gotta edit and I gotta, do some normal human stuff. But if you are a fan of films, LA, Hollywood, movies, TV, all the cool nerdy stuff, superhero movies, you want the latest news on superhero movies, you want to go to Disneyland, any of those updates, please subscribe and turn on that notification bell because we do drop lots of content on the daily. How many countries are there in the UK? Well, the United Kingdom is built up of Northern Ireland, Scotland, Wales, and England. Did I miss any? But people do often get confused with Britain and England, especially Americans. If you ask them that question, they'd be very confused. But yeah, I am from England, Leeds, England to be specific. I live in California. Anyway, I was saying goodbye, but if you guys like movies, got a lot of stuff coming up. I do have to hop off a little bit to go grab some food, but I'll be back in maybe like 2 hours once I get this new TV set up and we can watch a movie together. Make sure to subscribe.